Barcelona was so free Arsenal Barcelona.
Mary Dede.
Arsenal ni kesiye pa o.
Oh, Arsenal.
Arsenal kesiye pa. Anope onwa on Facebook say the Arsenal won't me biem. Enti won say Barcelona mo de. Ti say the officially wa announce the achiro bia say we free Arsenal aba Barcelona. Imagine no.
Na ye hono Rich, I want get desao. Yensu yetimi ko crisis mu. Na what by me question ba ko pe. Say how sumu ye de obekwa obeja ye ho akwa na. So obeja ye ho akwa dia ene esre no. On train Arsenal. Club bia ni wa Rich. E ho asemu ni ho. Ekoyi a.
Na jegu.
Once in a time ubon say no ebe start say check kakra me gitum say Arsenal then they are too consistent. They are too much. A big club like Arsenal. Now, unkai even the last time they won the English Premier League. Bibia honti minim dede ye hono baby anyo sa. Say woni e betina tama ye didi ani ye di ya onyina dia. Ene ye ma wakaba kese pa. Minimum a lot of Arsenal fans are on my Jaya Barcelona for, and they've kept their Barcelona status for years. And see, and said that any one mini public can be or more anywhere. Meaning a really good Arsenal fans say or supporting Barcelona for a long time. Maybe you really go come 15 years in the still now. Or that's so a Barcelona and inti sound here. Rich. And no ma it was Spain. Ya dane kakra. And metimi aka say offer the top 5 leagues in Europe this weekend. There's a talking point on the league table. And unti ana me pesa me starti enkomo no e di efri ho no. Na offer the various newspapers e wo Spain omo eka sports na. Do you wanna have Barcelona on front page? And for Dario Sport crowd here, on banner headline no, and they say Barcelona had the heavy defeats. Ama Real Sociedad and Omar Azumi back the leaders of the league. And this is what they mean when Omo Emma was a headline Omo newspaper. And they say offer the top 6 of Spanish La Liga now. Rich Barcelona 57 points, 56 for Atletico Madrid, and Real Madrid aka 54 after this weekend games now. Your boy, you know, and team newspaper your friend Mundo so of course say sport criteria. Then you expect Mundo say also ever share the same story. Say Barcelona are the leaders of the Spanish La Liga. Now, Rich, everybody saying Saturday, Obekaya, me catch you say, Oye Real Madrid in here, you will be worried because of players at Real Madrid. Elusiomo in the engine room of our team, Dani Ceballos, Jude Bellingham, especially Dani Ceballos. Rich. Me catch you on Saturday and say, yes, 30 season, you know. Na enyoma enkoye Emma Real Madrid, no. And for your Madrid say, oh, they want to find out what may be the cause into Real Madrid. As a team, no, a lucky balance. When people were doing the analysis, you know, a very predominant say go focus say, oh, Tony Cruz corner work on so can. And that Cruz corner work on. And Real Madrid enya obia or control mu tempo for games biem. Et among game no but aye pinche. Omuti free and omoko. Yeti free and about Real Madrid. So who is controlling the tempo for Real Madrid has been a problem. Now Rich, sad time you know. No minim say we share Real Madrid players in the profile. Dani Ceballos and what it takes to be a tempo controller for Real Madrid. But not Carlo Ancelotti enya meje Dani Ceballos in this or any rotation then he gave opportunities to Ceballos because of injury. It is then Anna Carlo Ancelotti will say, what I am lacking out on the cruise de kono. Among all the players I'm not trying to make for the honor. So then Ceballos or Park he gives me that control. On or chere yam ko muntem there be slow game ni down. Yam pass square passes, yam more long after yam quick transitions. And very, very important for teams that are more dominating or more opponents. Any teams that are more air per balance. Now, Rich, minim say we game will be Saturday. Real Madrid went back to say form on Monday starting season now. Now team na pinche no. Omo free omo ko. But also free, you are just coming after them. They are not controlling the tempo of the game. Until you play to your strength, I play to my strength. Now, I watched the game. Rich, it was very, very interesting. Now, who is cool? What about Real Madrid? Ajinoma with Real Madrid. Yenya penalty ba Barca 2-1.
Now celebrate.
Ako celebrate. O celebrate we ya. Answer na o ba beka. O social media say, o pacha o. Say
for no great guy.
Nhyira FM.
No me share madu ni bi. Hey, this go to sanote. What say? Uwie ya wasa ko jiro jubility.
You jine ni no. Na Rich, me Carlo Ancelotti here say if there is how Madrid are going to play, they will have a problem. But Rich, the biggest problem they say Ceballos a plan will proud, and you are not going to have him back for some foreseeable weeks. Some weeks now, no. Why in the Real Madrid team anymore? Obama was na or the every team anymore. That should be Carlo Ancelotti's biggest problem. And so when the Manchester United that Real Madrid and Nimna and say na Ebana Rich and Shia. Now Real Madrid will be saying goodbye to the season within the next 2-3 weeks if things do not change. Now, game new year, you know, we've talked about Isco and in the jubilation in the BBR. But Rich, and confirms to focus is on Antony, and all of a sudden, he looks like the Antonia. Now, Obo Ayasa or catching will be our attention. Emma Real Madrid, team final, Manchester United, Etisika Kessie, Ekotor. Now, Rich, you know not why we think Antony is performing for Betis. Now, on to me, Embo, Sir Emma Manchester United. But I was waiting for one person interesting perspective on that subject, you know, which should be Amorim. Because for Amorim, there, Alberto Antony or Manchester, and no man on any training, on any ball games. Now, and no man Koye, and Antony moving to Betis, and no man Koye. Rich, listen to Amorim on why Antony is performing.
Nhyira
See,
FM.
if you don't have physicality, you will struggle a lot in the Premier League. Antony is so much better now in Spain. It's a lot of factors, but I guarantee you it's physicality.
How? I Bernardo Silva boy Premier League.
Rich Nyanto say first of all, who the asemi a Amorim ka ba twi a e nkofo mutie dodo na ye twi. E de no person kire. O say se unni ahode a ye di bo Premier League na o bebre.
Yeah.
Antony ko Spain no. Obone ho modern pa. Onim say ni o ma bebre ka hunti na Antony obone ho modern. But ono de ade ba ko a oye sure pa say enunti na Antony ebo no ho modern sisi ya no I am one na or the boss Spanish La Liga no. What Amorim person say uko Spain you don't really need a one gidi to excel in their league, but obo in the Premier League dia obi ba no obutu obi ba no obi piao eye gidi league and say uni sa one na or gidi say untimi perform now Rich, to some extent I agree, but to a larger extent I don't.
Nhyira
To
FM.
some extent, as someone can offer party beer, it is true. There is more physicality in the Premier League than Spain. Spanish League, you know, no a flair, anyhow flamboyant, with skills, any idea because a Liga, a lot of space, and more your catcher, or be me, oh, yeah, catcher could be a piano. But, say, oh, England, even some person dribbling power, Rich, the players, any, intent to remember, so I'm tackle, no, I am, Spain, but Rich. It is not the guaranteed reason why Antony is doing well. Medical Becca said, man, you know, bad chain of results, I know a word team nechi, and the way they are managing the club. I as a Blasters, Manchester United today, me title I as a Blasters. You can perform for your club, but the moment you hear Blasters, players no want to start popo. The environment is not good. Their management is not good. And no I did do a cheat, it's not good. Results and it be basa. And in that kind of environment, it is very, very dangerous. Say, ube to me ama o performance. Now, Rich, Real Madrid talk for no. Then now bear the responsibility of Atletico Madrid and Barcelona. Say, to me ama naya emphasodie edi ama omo Saturday again, Rich. Me catch you, baby, and me ya say. Mate say game na Atletico Madrid ekwa they are going to start with Antoine Griezmann and Soloff. And my suspicion say, my prediction was that Atletico Madrid have a double chance in the second half. And my simple reason was, say game no more day in the first half. Me did say in the second half, Oriya Fede Diego Simeone will make a certain change and will bring players say Julian Alvarez on it, and they will turn the game around for Team IFL and Atletico Madrid. Rich, it happened just like that. In the second half, Julian Alvarez was introduced. Rich, Obeshe the only goal in the game, and this season, Atletico omubo Rich. So only Atletico Madrid they bubble this season. In the second half, Rich, minimum team was Spain or minimum how to steal a win from a game in the die embers of the game. Actually, team your friend Atletico Madrid, Bilbao Bobo Papa, especially in the first half. But in the second half, Atletico decided to say, look, you say this season, idea say game no extra cheer. We are able to score one late goal. So what it means is that see it me defending ye me Ethiopia Nico William Inaki mo Ethiopia Santo Kotoko na anya se kware se ball back kotomu we are done, and that is Julian Alvarez in the 66th minute. Ever say the only goal of the game Emma Atletico Madrid etimi enya sa win. Now Rich me busa o ahead of this midweek Champions League, Real Madrid akolusu to Betis, Atletico Madrid ashe Bilbao. Is there a psychological game to this weekend results? No, any Tuesday Champions League match never here.
I said derby games, a different kakra.
Yes.
So what they share, I say Real Madrid both to Betis. That's a different ball game altogether. But this is a derby game. And derby game, when the player be or Kobo be the same team say, look, me pe bragging right.
Of course.
It is only Bokra, who didn't could be Ever shen mum and the ball. But before the game there, I mean it's clear. Upo be psychologically or we are head of the young Kudia. Of course, Atletico Madrid. Because no, I say Madrid lose.
They tell me Busa and say this season already teams about 2 games.
Yeah.
Our league home and away.
Yeah.
Draw.
Yeah.
Now, say Atletico Madrid won also. Yene Real Madrid no in praying. Ultimately, we are almost at par. But we can now came Amiakobo Yen game no in the Champions League no. Betis Aseno. Yashebe bow. Yes, yeah, 2.4. But I record this weekend gives us some psychological boost to be say Real Madrid to me. You know, Mabo come to me say any Betis now no. I think says we may be able to beat them.
So Madrid for no so be catch us then says Anete dia yen so this is a game. Yen so be catch we are sitting down say e be a Betis game no. And you may be Nankoyi, into your best Charlotte to go Madrid. And now see a presence beam.
And then I come back to us and say, Rich, see me as a how or see interpretate the atono. Now audition on one thing. Now, Real Madrid also, ahead of this game, may have 2 weapons. Okay, if you lose La Liga now, then our attention must be to win the Champions League. Number 2, say Akonya disappointing results against Betis. Now you Akonya back at the Santiago Bernabeu on the 9th of the Champions League. This is not the league. This is the Champions League. Atletico Madrid Fankasa Kwabedi and what dance say, see any Mishana a Champions League. This is the competition we are known for. Rich, Tuesday way, and Yasam Ketwa. Look, Mijitu me Barcelona ni, but red card no, and I may home 4-0.
Can maybe shall cross it?
Yes.
And no sign given now.
Yes. Already, Sociedad were struggling. Almost a cody red card no crowd here. Emma, I didn't hear worse off. And I was watching for the first time in a long time. So relaxed a Barcelona game because not a game we needed to win. Now you're starting here, pressing. You could clearly see say Barcelona for person almost share. Now almost me cool almost for Benfica Champions League, you know. Then red card ne buy, you know. I go start say buy. Look, Ancebiana has a flaky Pedri, or ye Daniel Olmo, or ye Rafinha, or ye Kubasi. Players now did say they need more rest for your Champions League. So it was a very, very good win for Tima, your friend of Barcelona. Now Rich, Hansi Flick by you have about 40 games in all competitions. You have shot 124 goals. The German machine is really, really working. Now, Usha and the league table now, Rich. You go back to week 18. Look at the league table, Rich. And look at the comeback Barcelona has done. OBJ say week 18, Rich. Now Real Madrid have 43 points. Now Barcelona have 35. 8 points gap. And then week 26, Barcelona mum about to be a certain gap on team your friend Real Madrid. That is how things has been able to change for team your friend Barcelona. In respect to Real Madrid, say yeka the Spanish La Liga. Rich, these are the rest of the games for the 3 teams. In all competitions, they want to win trophies. And yet easy. Me maka say, so see about real season we know. The most interesting part of 3 teams way and trophies or making me winning and say, Rich, Obia part and obedium. Obia kind obedium. Barcelona and Real Madrid boy in the league. Barcelona and Atletico Madrid boy in the Copa del Rey. Yeah, bumpo. Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid boy in the Champions League. And Obia kind. So the trophies there Akano. League, Champions League, Copa del Rey. Rich Obia kind of the young. And those games are going to be very, very crucial. Rich. FA Cup in the way. Aka 8 teams. Me too many of who defending champions. Defending champions here why Manchester United. Norwich. Unim. I'm only going to say because Rich me per example bi na me de manu afi example aba me tiri de nya kra o only example aba me tiri me se mo fan chebe ba wasa me ka me sra mo Ghana for man kasa ya mo fan chebe Rich example aba me tiri mu ye okay sa December 17 na ye koto oba no me ka abato na Mahama lusu ye Ghanaians voted out Mahama. Now we're the only 4 years on the throne. Kofosio, you better retire now as one-term president. I didn't see na mamoni koi. But Rich, today, Mahama is back as president. And it is because Nkofo Giri said, na enkoye Mahama time no. But Nana made it worse. Rich. Adia humpa is for someone to compare your bad results to Obia in the books on Sadan Yadie. And I'm looking at Amorin vis-a-vis Eric Ten Hag.
Is it Ten Hag in that?
Is it Ten Hag in the Mkoye crowd? It's your family number. But today, Rich, so what's that? After any Manchester United game, then people go back and compare Eric Ten Hag to Amorim, and Ten Hag seems to be better. Rich, what do you say? Eric Ten Hag by Manchester United, about 12 games in the FA Cup, Olusu only one, which was the first year, no, FA Cup final, now Olusu, you know. Since then, he played another season. Went all the way to the final and won it. And before I won Mourinho Babano, no man you knew, but I just crowned the only trophy they had. I don't want to defend was the FA Cup and Obaye. Rich, now look at Amorim. Premier Liga 14th. Now FA Cup you are out. League Cup you are out. The only respite is Europa League. Round of 16. Rich. Munshe yo na mutimi mugu no
agu nyaze yegu no
na mami wiwe o say na ogusas o say our long term goal is to win the Premier League. I don't know how long it's going to take, but that is our goal. Me really quote to na me busa mo say how long is going to take, you know, shouldn't be his problem, but will he stay as long as Ogidi say Man U will take to win the league now?
Well, the season
now, as a mere and this is where I finish. I say, I am quite honest with my players. Which thing you? So as you say later, that we will come and discuss. I am quite honest with my players, and they already know. Rich underline already know that sometimes they have to move on at the end of the season. Nti Amorim say, why a very, very honest on any players in the come and players in a binim dada say, catch here almost say, at the end of the season, Ebimo will have to move on. Not why any team, no. Rich, me say, why I research with mommy. See, our famous squad now. With this quote from Amorim, Manchester United fans are mutie me. Ubetim kwa started the messages naba. Mujidi some of the squad ne to wa. Players no. Why mo na also moving on. And why mo na omo trese going forward no. Amorim should let them stay na oni omo embo bra Rich.
Okay.
And omo nkoyi.
Nyama nkoyi kra. All right. Yeah, right. Now